Spirit Airlines and Frontier Airlines, two prominent budget carriers, on Monday announced plans to merge, a combination that would create the fifth-largest U.S. airline by market share, putting pressure on the nation's biggest carriers and raising concerns about further consolidation in an already. The airlines, which offer 1,000 daily flights serving destinations in the United States, the Caribbean and Latin America, said in a statement that the merger would save consumers $1 billion annually, and that the airlines would not lay off employees because of it. They also said they expected to hire 10,000 workers by 2026 to add to their current combined total of 15,000. The deal could face pushback from the Biden administration, which has increasingly challenged such mergers and partnerships in court. In the fall, the Justice Department sued to prevent a domestic alliance between American Airlines and JetBlue Airways, arguing that the agreement would drive up prices and reduce competition. The U.S. airline industry has undergone a tremendous amount of consolidation over the past 2 decades, with the nation's 4 largest airlines controlling about 80% of the domestic market. Spirit and Frontier argue that the merger would allow them to better challenge those large carriers. But a deal would also create a giant budget airline that could smother smaller companies, including 2 recent entrants, Breeze and Avelo. "We basically have a 4-firm oligopoly," said Diana Moss, the president of the American Antitrust Institute, a left-leaning think tank and competition law adverb. Having this fringe of smaller carriers breathing down their necks is really the only thing left that keeps the Big Four on their toes. Barry Biffle, Frontier's chief executive, said the airlines had reached out to the Biden administration about the merger and expected it would be well received. He argued that the deal would allow the airlines to offer more cheap fares and better service. "The administration reached out to us, as well as Spirit and other low-cost carriers, over the last year asking us how they could do more for competition," Mr. Biffle said in an interview. "And I think one of the big answers to that is this merger, because we have to have the scale and ability to compete against the Big Four." As the airline industry strives to move past the pandemic, executives expect the recovery to accelerate in the spring and summer. Although every carrier was devastated over the past 2 years, Spirit and Frontier have bounced back more quickly thanks to an early rebound in domestic leisure travel, their core business.